the newer products out that I ran across at the ATA was the Saunders Vudu X. And caught my eye as I was going by the booth and got to talking to Ashley over at God's Country and some of the Saunders team, and just mentioned that I'd like to do a review on one, and I was really interested in trying it out because I like the design, and they took care of me. Just awesome team they have over there. They did not hesitate, and I mean, customer service was just awesome. The instructional video that they posted online on how to install this was awesome. Great team. Nothing but praises for those guys over at Saunders and God's Country Outdoors. And so what this is a direct replacement for your carbon string stop. So most bows have a carbon rod or maybe aluminum rod with a limb saver or bow jack string stop at the end of it. Well, this is really no different, but with a Saunders string stop. And the carbon rod is actually cut to length. So you definitely, if you're installing one of these, you want to watch the video that Ashley puts up for God's Country Outdoors. I will post a link to it. But really neat design, basic, easy. I mean, most of you guys could probably do this in your sleep, but just in case you have any doubts, watch the video. So what this string stop does that's different from most, or any that I've seen, is the string actually falls into this little slot and it clamps it. It's a really soft rubber compound, and it's like a piston. It grabs it and slows it down gradually, like a shock absorber, basically. Really cool design. The rubber is replaceable. It wears out over time, but they have replacement ones that just pop in. It takes like 2 seconds to swap out. But and they do have the standard Vudu with the aluminum rod that has a Z bracket that allows you to manipulate the angles and stuff on some of the older bows or some of the bows with the crazy risers. So it'll give you an offset, and you could use your factory carbon rod to run off of it also. So that's what this little bracket's for. Pretty neat. Also included in the package is the Vudu. So how I'm going to conduct this test is basically I'm going to use a factory string stop on an Athens Summit. This is a 2018 model. I will do sound test with the factory one, and then I will cut down and install this Vudu X on it and turn around and do the same test in the same spot, and see what this, if there's a noticeable difference in sound or vibration or whatever. So for the second bow, I decided to go back to the oldest bow that I have, which is a 2013 Athens TRX, and it had noticeable vibration and pop from this TRCS system. Anybody that's ever had these will know that they make a little unique noise. And I removed all the factory rubber off it. I mean, I wanted to make this thing vibrate as much as possible to see how big of a difference I can, change this. And I even removed the secondary string stop off of it. The only thing that I did is I threw a set of afterburner strings on it, all set to factory specs, timed it, everything's good. Both string stops, I used these strings on it. So I ran 10 shots through this factory string stop, which is this guy right here, the old Alpha line, which is really good, especially for its time. And then 10 shots with the Vudu X. Easily cut 25 to 35% of the hand shock right out of the gate. With the factory string stop, it was running kind of a louder 75 to 76 decibels, With the Vudu, it dropped it down to, which the lowest I got was 70, 71, which that's a big difference. So I think some of you guys that are running these older bows are really going to benefit from this product, because it did make quite a bit of difference. I mean, night and day with this one. I noticed a difference with my newer bow, but the newer bows are getting really, really efficient. It's, you know, it's getting down to the nitty gritty to be able to tell a difference between, you know, products. But these older ones, you know, this is where it's at. After testing the Vudu X, I found that it was consistently 1 to 3 decibels quieter. I used a Tac Life sound level meter. I did run it on the bow for a week now. I ran a 3-arrow 28 target 3D tournament with it, just to see if it would come loose or have any type of functionality issues or break or just anything out of the ordinary, and I had 0 issues. It worked perfectly fine.